The CWU's It's Time for Change roadshow moved to London in the last week of March after touring the UK. The CWU have been actively encouraging local representatives from across the country to take up the opportunity to discuss the details of the Business Transformation Agreement 2010, the outcome of months of tough negotiations between the CWU and Royal Mail ahead of a national ballot.
Well, we've been all around the country now. We was up in Glasgow, been in the North East, we've been down to South West, we've been everywhere. It seems like we've been everywhere, that's for sure. It's been a tough week, more than a week now, but it's been really worthwhile. I mean, I've been really impressed by the ability of our local reps to understand the overall situation. I think they are giving the deal serious consideration. And what we keep saying, what we're having the same discussion that's coming up in every place now is, you've got to look at this deal as an overall package. Yes, there are some difficult issues. We've been honest about those difficult issues, but if people are trying to compare what they might get now, and door to door is clearly something that keeps coming up, with what they're going to get in the future, well, they can't compare that, because the future is not a sustainable product in that way if we want to protect jobs. And what we're saying unashamedly is that we're about protecting as many jobs as possible and dealing with change that is unavoidable. And in that situation, we're absolutely certain that we've made the right decision for the long-term interests of our members about door-to-door and about all of the other aspects of this agreement.
One of the things that's going to happen in the next couple of weeks is that our members are going to vote on this agreement. And what should unite everybody in this room is that when they vote on that agreement, they do so from the most informed basis possible. And what that means is, it means all of us, everybody in this room and all of our members, being honest about the challenges that we've had to face up to within this agreement.
There comes a point when you have to decide, do you want a new relationship? And the union is leading the way in this debate. But if we want to move the relationship forward, we have to be confident that our side of the bargain is that we're up for it. I'm personally committed to that, and I believe that Mark Higson, the managing director of the company, has now recognised that you can't introduce this level of change in the way they've been doing it. There's got to be a change at local level. This agreement is the best opportunity we've got of bringing about a change in the way people are treated at local level. To reject the agreement because we don't trust Royal Mail is not the solution here. But the pattern is definitely that the more people consider all of the elements of the agreement, the more they're beginning to recognise the strengths of the deal. That pattern is very clear, even on the most difficult parts. Even branches who are saying, we're having a problem convincing our members on some elements of this, they're all coming away from these briefings saying, actually, the union's done a good job here. And I think that's what's pleasing. I mean, we've had face-to-face briefings with every rep in the country, and it is definitely getting to the point where the pattern is emerging, where people understand that the deal in its right context is a good deal.
The tour has now finished. For more information about the national ballot, please visit cwu.org to watch an in-depth interview with Dave Ward about the details of the proposed agreement.